Good morning and welcome to another Fast Tracks webinar. I'm Colin Jorgensen, your host for today. I'm a new media designer here at Fast Tracks Solutions. This morning we'll be showcasing some new features and templates for FTx AdPro, the design studio for the FTx Control Center. Fast Tracks webinars are a weekly event and happen every Friday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we'll go over all the aspects of Fast Tracks software. You can preview and sign up for all upcoming webinars, as well as view all previous webinars by going to our website, goftx.com, and choosing FTX Lifeline at the top of the page. Then scroll halfway down the page and choose the View Webinars button. You can also take the more direct route by just typing goftx.com/webinars into your browser. You can sign up ahead of time and watch it stream live, or you can watch any previously streamed and recorded webinar in our archive at your leisure. We here at Fast Track Solutions are working hard to build a comprehensive video resource library of webinars, and we encourage you to watch our videos as many times as you'd like. Pause, take breaks, take notes, and absorb them at your own pace. There are a lot of exciting new features in FTx AdPro, and we'll be covering them today. If you're unfamiliar with FTx AdPro, you can watch our previous webinar videos, shown here. AdPro is the integrated design studio for FTx Control Center. With AdPro, you can build or update custom graphic designs for your FTX digital marketing layer by layer. AdPro gives you total control of your customer's experience through your digital signs, menu boards, and promotions. And you can do it all without having to have your own art department or contracting out to an expensive design firm. Our AdPro designer, Steve Chin, is back to demonstrate some of the new functionality and tools, as well as over 200 new templates Steve has designed for you in 18 categories. So let's jump right into it. Okay, we're in our AdPro template library, and Steve's clicking on Client Designs. Now, we want to create a new design. You click Add New in the upper right corner. You'll want to start by creating a title for this new design that you're going to be making. We're going to call it Test Icon Gradient. And we're going to go full screen horizontal, that's 1920 by 1080, and make sure to click Save. 1920 by 1080 pixels is the standard contemporary flat screen monitor size. Great for displaying in digital signage. I'm pretty sure that's what they call in the art world the golden ratio. Okay, so you've saved up, and that opens up our blank canvas here to start designing. So we're going over the Add Layers button here on the left panel and choosing from icons. We have 6 new categories in the icon library. There's arrows, credit cards, people, social media, and travel. So we're starting with arrows. It's a sample of an arrow. And now we're going to credit cards. Here's your classic credit card icons. Let's try using PayPal. And look, they're fully scalable. Everything is vector-based here, so they can scale perfectly without any distortion or pixelation. You can also change the colors of them by just going up to your little color swatches there on the left, next to layer options, and just switch the colors around. Let's go to the people icons. Look, we're pulling him right over and stretching him out. He scales up perfectly. Going into the ratings icon. That's the classic thumbs up. A lemon. Now we're going over to social media. We have a good variety of social media icons there. You can see Google+, Vimeo, Reddit, Snapchat, Hootsuite, Twitter, YouTube. You can identify all of them just on site. We're going to pull out the Snapchat Ghost and the little Twitter bird icon and stretch them out, scale them up perfectly. Let's change the color to make it the classic Twitter blue that you know and love. Change that Snapchat icon to be the classic yellow that Snapchat goes by. All right, so now let's pull up the travel icons. You can see there's vehicles, there's location points for pulling out a truck. Let's give this guy a full spin around. Give him a 360 view of this canvas. Logos and icons can be scaled proportionally without losing any resolution or causing any distortion. With your mouse, while holding Shift, you can drag a box selecting one or more or all of them. From there, you can maneuver them around or delete, whatever you want to do. Now let's explore the gradients. We've given you a lot of different types of gradients already designed, but you can generate your own gradient colors. Starting from a solid color, you can pick what color you'd want on one side, what color you want on the other. If you want the gradient to be a radial gradient or a linear gradient goes horizontally from light to dark or dark to light, or from one color to another. You can add points within the gradient and drop other colors in, creating a whole array of colors in this gradient. You can spin the axis of the linear gradient, and also this will scale proportionally. You can choose from all these different shapes, and the gradient will just drop right into it. You can distort it, or you can pull it and make it scale perfectly. In addition to linear gradients, we also have radial gradients, where the gradient starts at a center point and radiates out. You can change all the colors within that gradient, as well as the opacity of the colors within the gradient. If you want them to be precise, you can type in a number value for an exact degree you want your gradient to be angled. We're going to make this a 54-degree angle with all the colors we've already set up. The gradient swatches on the left are preset. So when you're building your own gradient from scratch, you can apply it and it'll apply just to that object. We're not going to save this one, so we're just going to revert back to our original gradient. It'll ask you to cancel your color change or continue editing. We're going to cancel that color change. Now let's go back and edit this black and white rectangle linear gradient. Go up to the gradient editor. As you can see, it goes from transparent to black. As you pull these sliding bars in, it makes the dark black area darker. You can throw other colors into there. So now we're tossing a light blue in there, and change that, add another blue instead of a black. You can add as many colors into this mix as you want. And you can create a really harsh line between the two colors, or you can pull that bar and stretch it out so it doesn't have a harsh starting at any point from one color to the next. They're web save colors, they're hex colors, so you can just pull any color that you want if you know the color code and punch it right in there and it'll pull it right up. So now we've created our beautiful white to blue to dark blue gradient. It's a linear gradient. And that's your lesson on icons and gradients. Now let's see what new templates Steve's cooked up. Going back into the Fast Track's admin dashboard, we'll again click on AdPro and go up to templates. We're going to scroll through some of these templates just so you can see some of the new stuff that Steve's been designing here for you guys. The further you scroll down the page, the more of them load up. They turn into those dark gray squares and rectangles until the image fully loads. We have a lot of new templates and categories, including sports, music, dentist, and medical. New food templates include steak, sushi, sandwiches, pizza, coffee, and burgers. So let's check out these categories. We're going to start with auto. There's 5 templates for auto. Going down to bar and restaurant. Beauty and spa. CBD. Cigars. Dentist. Food and beverages. These are great menus for digital displays within your restaurant or convenience store. So we're going to search images by title. Let's type in coffee. As we build more and more templates, more and more images will be searchable just by keywords. So steak, check it out. Lots of steak. Specifically steak, burgers, steak night, premium burgers, steakhouse. Clicking into this premium burgers template to get a closer look. Remember, all of these templates are editable by you. Once you click into one, you can start editing it and customizing it to be about your business and the dates and offers that you're putting together. It's all up to you. Health and fitness. Holidays. Medical. Menu. We're building a variety of menu boards. Music and shows. Pet store. Real estate. Sports. Tobacco and vape. There are 18 categories to choose from. You can also choose the dimensions. So if you want specifically a vertical facing 1080 by 1920. You can search just by templates that we already have designed in that dimension. We're trying 1080 by 960. It all depends on what type of digital display you're presenting this on. That was a good overview of a lot of the new templates we've designed, which are all ready for you to use today. So that's all I intended to cover today. I hope you learned some new things, and I hope it'll help you better use FTx AdPro. We took a tour around our new icon library, we introduced you to our new gradient tool features, and we showed you the new template categories. We ate some visual eye candy as we reveled in the fruits of Steve's labor with over 200 new AdPro templates in 18 categories. We're always growing and updating these templates to give you a huge variety of designs and layouts to suit your business and appeal to your customers. You can also rest easy knowing that we've purchased extended digital licenses for all the stock images used in our templates, granting you freedom to use them in all of your digital marketing. As a reminder, these Fast Tracks webinars are weekly events that happen every Friday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time and 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can view all upcoming webinars by heading over to our website, goftx.com, and choosing FTX Lifeline at the top of the page. Then scroll halfway down the page and choose the View Webinars button. You can also take the more direct route by just typing goftx.com/webinars into your browser. This will load all our previous webinars where you can watch the recordings as well as upcoming webinars with options to sign up for them. I hope everyone has a great weekend and week, and I hope you join us next week. Special thanks to Steve for the design and digital walkthrough.